It is Christmas time. It's Christmas time, and for the next 3 weeks, you're gonna be bombarded by Christmas type videos from me because I'm seriously in the mood. So the first one though is actually gonna be about our Christmas tree, which is up, and I think it's adorable, but it is my first fake tree ever in my entire life. Even when my ex-husband and I first got together and we had no money, and it was our first Christmas, I was 18, and we had a ficus tree in the house that my parents had given me when I moved out, and we used that as our Christmas tree. So like I've never had a fake tree. I mean, maybe it doesn't look like an evergreen, but yeah, I've always had a real tree of one tree species to another. Is that the right word? Anyways, I decided this year to purchase a fake tree, and you know, the thought had crossed my mind, but it was never really an option for me. And then this year, I was actually out with my friend, and she was talking, and she was not trying to convince me of anything, and she didn't say anything, but she had just talked about how, you know, she likes to have her tree up right after Thanksgiving, and that, you know, it sucked to spend that $100 at first, but that it's paid off, you know, and she doesn't have to spend the $50 at the tree lot, or, you know, go cut one down, which is only like 10 bucks, but you know, you go and you cut, whatever. So anyways, she was talking about it and how she likes to not have to worry about watering it and it drying out and blah, 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 blah. And she wasn't trying to sell a fake tree, but like, it kind of like planted a little seed in my mind where I was like, huh. And then another point she made was that she only has her daughter every other weekend. Yeah, I looked at the calendar. I have the boys one Saturday this month, just one before Christmas. And then I have them the whole week of Christmas, but one Saturday, that's it. So it was kind of like, okay, like I need to prioritize, and I need to figure out what's important to me and where exactly I want to, you know, like spend our time, and what traditions are the ones that I really want to, you know, keep. And if you're like, wait, what's your custody schedule? He gets them every Sunday, and then we swap Saturdays. So that's our schedule. And it works, and it's great, and he gets them on, you know, their day off, and then we share, you know, the other time, and then I get them throughout the week. So like, I have no complaints with our schedule, but it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I can't have all these traditions that last 4 weeks when I have like one day and then after school, that's it. So I kind of realized like, maybe, you know, this isn't the best to get, you know, a real tree every year, and the years that, you know, when maybe it works out, we can, but even like this year, so right after Christmas, so I have them the week of Christmas, they have them the week after Christmas. My boyfriend and I are gonna do something, we don't know yet. So we might not stay here, we don't know what we're doing. So with that said, if we leave right after, I'd have a living tree that's gonna be, you know what I mean, that I might come home to, recycle centers are closed, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I just kind of had like a moment where it was like, all right, I gotta pick and I gotta choose, and Target had a 20% off plus I thought it was 20% off plus Cartwheel, but Cartwheel didn't work. I don't know how that really works. Neither did any of the associates. I'm sure you guys probably know. So then anyways, there was that, but he had a $25 coupon, and I ended up getting this. It'll pay for itself in 3 Christmases. Not ideal, but it's cute. It's 7.5 feet. It is one of the slender trees, which is good because my house is super tiny, and there's really no good spot in my house. Every year, this is our 3rd Christmas here, and every year I put it in a different spot. Like one year it was over kind of like in our playroom, and then last year it was like by our fireplace, which was great, but it was a tiny tree. It was like, I don't know, 3.5 feet, 4 feet, and it sat on a table, which was fine, but it was in the way, and it fell on top of us all the time. It was not ideal. But this is like tucked in between. We had a beanbag right here, so there's this like little pony wall, and then there's my couch, and it fits. And it was way cheaper than a fat tree. So yay for the slender tree, and it's pre-lit, which is perfect. It's just, you know, And my boyfriend's like, let's go Christmas tree cutting and we can go together and take the boys and it'll be so much fun. I'm like, that would be so much fun. But when am I gonna bake Christmas cookies? Like, this has to happen in my mom's house. Like, we have to go bake Christmas cookies. We have to. I mean, I shouldn't. My jeans would be happier if I didn't, but we have to. So, you know, it was tradition. It was choosing. We were able to put this up after school. So, yeah, it's kind of a reality check. And it's one that I didn't think of, honestly. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of like the fact that I have to pick and choose traditions because I don't have my kids that much, you know? Kind of a bummer. Luckily, we can go look at Christmas lights any night of the week, and we often do. I mean, it gets dark at like 4:30, so we can go look before dinner. We got all of our Christmas decorations up, and you know, the elf is back. By the way, I posted When Your Elf Forgets to Move on Facebook. Check that out. I'm sure y'all need it. You know, I've got our Santa pictures out. Like we gotta go see Santa. I forgot to clear up my memory card. Anyhow, yeah, we gotta go see Santa still. But I don't know. I'm gonna do my Christmas budget video for you guys, which I don't know when I'll post these. This weekend. You'll get both of them this weekend. So look forward to that. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, it's just wake up call. It's my first holiday season where I have to share them. So I didn't have to the last 2 years when I was alone. This is the third year, the third holiday season since my divorce or since we're no longer together. What, Drakey? I don't know what he's saying. I gotta go fix my kid. But the first year where I don't, you know, where we're sharing. And yeah, so I think everything's okay. It's just different, changing, making new traditions. So anyways, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.